Take two, motherfuckers.
Mm.
Oh, shit.
Once again, it's on.
Back in the building.
Who would you want to have a dinner with? Like, just to sit, somebody famous that you would just want to sit and chat with. I know you don't like people, so.
Somebody famous that I want to sit and chat with. Keep it a bean, probably the niggas on 85 South.
Okay.
Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, and Chico.
Yo, shout
And
out.
Clayton English.
Condolences to him, too.
Oh, yeah, the DC, yup. That shit's sad.
Yeah. She was young.
Yeah. And they was dope as shit. Like, they whole family dynamic and shit. Like, yeah. Yep, condolences to you, my guy. But yeah, I would definitely want to, one, because they've been doing the podcast and shit for a hot one, too.
Right.
And they got big as shit off of it, too. But, like, they do other shit on top of that. So, like, I would
Right.
definitely want to be able to sit and bust it up with them. I feel like I could learn a lot from them and on the comedic level. Because I don't want to be a, the fuck is the name of it?
What? I don't know. I'm not your brain.
I don't want to. I don't want to do comedy, but I like being funny. Like,
Yeah.
I like making motherfuckers laugh.
Yeah.
Like, it's dope as shit seeing other people laugh. Like, that makes me laugh.
Yeah. And they feel good. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes everybody feel good. I like that shit.
I don't know.
A
bunch
comic,
of people
that's what it is, a comic.
came in mind. I think it'd be Stevie Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never thought that before. Obviously, if Prince was still alive, it would hands down be Prince.
Yeah.
But just to get into the mind and just have a conversation with like a genius like that, like
that would be, yeah. Oh yeah, especially on the music level, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a lot from a motherfucker like him.
Yeah, so I think it would be Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, yeah. That's, yeah. I would definitely say that. Stevie, he'd give you some good shit.
Just even the amount of time he's been alive, you know what I mean? Just,
you know, you can't read music though. It's like, nah, I'm joking. I
don't know. There's a conspiracy going that they think this nigga.
Yo, everybody be saying they think that nigga can see.
One of the first, I remember, like, because obviously I'm old enough to remember when memes started, and one of the earliest memes that I always remember is this picture. You know how everybody be doing the thing where they go on vacation and they act like they're pinching the sun?
Mm-hmm.
And it's this meme with Stevie Wonder, and he's pinching, but the sun is like over here or up here somewhere. Yeah, how we giving niggas flowers and they tear them down right after.
That's fucked
Shame.
up, man.
Shame.
Nah, that's dope as shit.
I'd be really wrong if I put the meme up here.
He thinking about it. It's probably there already.
How can I Google it? Okay.
Oh,
anyway.
Shit.
Fuck, you want to get started?
Facts. Let's get it motherfucking popping.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I am what I am, and I'm going to be the very best of what I am. And for those who don't like me confidentially, I don't give a damn. I'd like to thank you for letting me be myself.
Hey everybody, what's up? What's happening? We're back in the building. Well, I live in the building, but you know what I mean. Darien's back in the building.
I stay in the building.
Facts. Especially when Armageddon's happening outside and shit.
Oh man, yeah. That. I don't want no smoke. Literally, like. Oh,
what are you grateful for, sir? For I tell you my strange thought I had the other day.
Oh shit. I am grateful. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm very grateful for her. I'm grateful for that every day we continue to learn about each other and continue to build on what we already have. Like, I'm so grateful for the fact that she was who I chose to have my kids with.
Mm.
And it's like, I feel like no matter what course our relationship could take, it's going to be good. Like, I feel like no matter what, she's not a extra person. She's not petty. She's not loud. She's not like, she'll cut your ass off before she do some extra shit. Like,
right.
And that's what I love. Like, we're 100 with each other and we be honest and try to show everybody what love should look like.
I still say y'all should write a book.
Hmm?
Y'all should write a book.
I'm not good with my words.
That's okay. Your wife is phenomenal with her
She's
words.
ain't that some shit? See, opposites attract, nigga. She is amazing with her words, but I'm nigga.
But what did she say when she was here? She's like, that's why I like writing, so she can tell a story that way, whereas you tell a story this way. Like, I feel like I be having great ideas, but when I go to write it on paper, it don't translate the same way.
So should I talk it and have her write it down? And
maybe I could do like a half-written book, half
like,
audio
nigga, you
book.
not saying that. Like,
or like she writes something and then you react to what she wrote.
Ooh. Make me a little nervous. Motherfucker. What are you grateful for
this week? I feel like I thought of it last week and then I said 2 last week.
You probably did say 2.
But
it is what it is.
I'm grateful for the people that I get to work with on a creative level. I mean, my coworkers too at work, but on a creative level, like trusting me to be a part of your art. I think
that's
a huge compliment, right? And regardless of whether, there's a financial transaction attached to it, of course, but still there's the trust for me to help you get your story told. Mm-hmm. And I really, really value that. And I think every one of my clients that I've ever had that you trust me with your vision to have your story told. That's because that's how I look at it. Everybody has a story to tell and their way of telling. Just like we were just saying with you and your wife. Your wife tells her stories textually and you tell yours verbally. I don't know if textually is a word, but you know what the fuck I mean.
Yeah, I know. I know
write it down. She write it down.
Nah, yeah. So yeah, everybody has their different way of telling their story. So it's just I gotta be able to tell my story.
Like, you think I'm a storyteller? Wait till you hear my niece tell a fucking story, bro. She's gonna have you in stitches.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Let's see. Week's normal. Nothing crazy. Oh, my crazy thought.
That's what I was about to ask.
And I think you're right. I think I have to start dictating to my phone and then go write it later because you said I start writing these short stories. So I was like talking about, so Secret Invasion's coming out. Part of it is about like the aliens are already among us, right? Mm-hmm. And I started thinking, aside from that, but that's kind of the concept of that storyline. Like, it was a deer. I can see deer running through my backyard. It's interesting. I never see any bucks, only female or children, but the deer was running through, and it was later in the day because the sun was pretty up, and it just stopped, and it was looking at me because obviously it heard me, and it looked up, and it was just staring at me for a while. And I'm like, yo, what if deer are really aliens? They've been around all this time.
I don't know about that, nigga. I don't
think about that.
What if deer are aliens? Deer are everywhere.
Like, you think about how when they be conceptualizing aliens in movies, they always have like the backward leg structure, kind of like, 4-legged animals run.
Yeah.
My mind be all over the place.
Animals are aliens?
Maybe.
Most
it's funny
animals.
because I go outside in the morning and I choose to not take my phone out there. I have my coffee cup and I'm just outside enjoying the birds chirping and shit.
You be seeing bunnies and shit down there?
Yeah.
You see wilderness where you at, nigga.
I know,
ain't
just
no
in that one spot.
Nigga, it's squirrels where I'm at, nigga. That's what we
those
see.
Too.
That's all we see.
And
a skunk occasionally.
I want to ask the ladies another weird question. I don't know if we discussed this here. If we did, I'm sorry. So I had thought of this tattoo idea, right? You know how everybody always puts people on the Mount Rushmore thing. And I thought, yo, that'd be dope. Like, Mount Rushmore with like my... Did I talk about this already?
No.
I don't know. So it'll be Mount Rushmore, and I would get it on my chest, and it'll be my uncle, my grandmother, my mother, and my great-grandmother. But then I thought about it. Like, what about... Here's the problem I thought about. Every time you go to have sex with somebody, and they look up at your bare chest, and they see 4 of your dead ancestors, so is that going to kill a mood?
Shit gonna dry up, It's gonna be going. All of a sudden, it's gonna get blocked. Like, like,
I'm not into this anymore. What's the matter? Just feeling down. What is it? You
need
I don't
a
want to
hug.
talk about it.
Yeah, like, you gonna try to like, bitch, I don't want to hug.
Am I the only person who thinks like this? Like that? I thought that was weird.
Nah, that is a little awkward. And that's the thing I've been with like getting faces. Like you gonna be looking at the face while yeah,
And I won't get a tattoo on my back. I know it's vain as shit.
I
I
want
will
one.
not get a tattoo that I can't personally see
Yeah.
with ease.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I think
You
that
just
they're for
gotta
me.
have mirrors all through your house. Just mirrors over.
But I know people who have like tattoos and they be like, I forget this shit's back there. And then I'll be like in the shower drying off. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I had that.
Yeah, nah. I want my back done. I
Do
want
you
a
really?
big ass tattoo on my back. Yeah.
You know what you're going to get?
Uh, I was gonna get the Ankh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted an Ankh on my back.
Any more Egyptian shit or?
Not really.
Because I can see you doing like a whole theme back there. But again, who's going to read that unless you go to prison?
First of all, no, nigga. I promise you, on everything I love, I will commit suicide before I let a nigga fuck me. Like that's not going down. I'm sorry, I'm not built for it. It's not going down. Nope. Either you gonna die or I'm gonna die. Somebody dying. If it's more than one of y'all, I'm slitting my shit. Like, bam, like it's done. But if it's just me and you, I'm gonna try to take you and I'm gonna try to stab you up. Like as simple as that. Ain't no. I'm not. And no. I'm not built for
Nice
that.
tattoos, D.
Oh, nigga come in there trying to wrestle. Like hell no, bro.
Yo, you were right. I'm loving fucking Blacklist. I know you gotta be tired of my ass trying to text you to give me little mini spoilers. And I don't be looking for spoilers. I be looking for confirmation that what I'm guessing
This is the first
is
time
correct.
Yeah, and a lot of things that you guessed so far have been correct.
I figured
out. I be wanting to say some shit. I'm like, nah. If I say too much, this nigga gonna put clues together. He gonna know what's about to happen. Like, nah. But nah, yeah, that shit fire. And that's the thing about when somebody else watches it after you already seen it. It's like, I want to tell you some shit, but I don't want to fuck nothing up. Like, I know I'm gonna fuck something up. There's so much I remember on that shit. That shit's fire. Like. If you haven't watched it, watch that shit.
What is it? Good old 9 seasons.
9
if you need something to watch regularly.
Yep.
Would you consider yourself cocky or arrogant? Or do you think there's a difference?
Ooh. I'm neither. I'm confident.
Okay, so that you answered the question. I remember having this conversation.
It may seem there's a thin line between all three.
See, you don't come off to me as cocky or arrogant.
Nigga, I am.
Are you really? See, I've never played with you. I never gamed with you.
Yeah, I'm very cocky. I'm not cocky. First of all, I'm confident. I went back on my shit and like, oh, you fucked up. Like, nah, I'm very confident. Like, and a lot of that came from my wife. Like, it's this certain type of confidence she instills in me. Like, even when I'm down, she like always pushes me up. Like, even when I feel like I'm not the best, like she always let me know how good I am. Even when I'm getting on her fucking nerves, like she still always. And that's what makes me feel like, yo, I'm the shit. Like, can't nobody tell me I ain't. Like,
you know what's crazy about that about your wife? You can even feel that from a distance. You can feel that dynamic from a distance. Like, the little that I've known and got to interact with her, I feel supported by her as a friend. Like, you know what I mean?
She's really like, yo, she supports everybody. Like, she literally wants the best for everybody. Like, it just pisses her off. You don't want the best for yourself. Like, you gotta want the best for yourself. Like, she's always gonna be in somebody's corner. Like, you need her. She has an ear to follow, and she's always that. But if you're not gonna better it, she's kind of don't want to hear it. But she's still gonna be there. Like,
I can get that with her though, because I get really frustrated when I see somebody who has potential and won't do anything with it. Like, you have a gift, a God-given gift or talent, per lack of a better word, based on the things I've been discussing with that book. And you just won't do anything. And I guess everybody comes with their time, right?
Yeah.
And I think, especially my age being hindsight, like there's certain things that I wish I would have turned on a lot sooner in life. And so you try and, at least me, I try and always make sure How can I make you get to a point that I've been trying to get to faster, whatever that point is for your life, or whatever that thing is you're trying to learn? And then when you won't take advantage of it, it gets frustrating. But I think you got to let people get things in their own time.
Yeah. You can't rush anybody to get anything. Like, it has to be on, literally everything has to be on your own time. Besides them bills, that's on their time. But
Yeah.
but everything has to be on your own time. Like, you can't expect anybody else to do something for you if you're not trying to do it for yourself.
I remember somebody saying I was cocky back in my AT&T days. And recently I've been thinking about it, and I thought, you know how sometimes things are disguised to take you down, right? And it's almost to a degree, like there probably are people that are just cocky with no reason behind it. Nothing's absolute. But for the most part, do you think if you keep telling a confident person they're cocky because of the negative connotation of being cocky or arrogant, maybe makes them not want to be so confident about what they've done or accomplished? Because I look at confidence as kind of being a way of being proud of what you've accomplished.
Yeah. It is being proud of what you have accomplished, but I feel like if somebody calls you cocky or arrogant and you're actually confident, you should fuck them. Like not literally, but like, don't focus on that negativity that's brought to you. Like, I feel like in life you have to be confident in everything that you do. Like, I feel like if you're not confident in what you're doing, it's not going to work. So just be fucking confident. Like, if somebody tell you that you arrogant or cocky, like, I mean, me personally, I'm the type of person that I'll correct your ass. Like, no, I'm not either. I'm confident.
Right.
But it definitely is a thin line, because when you're too you're just pushing on your narrative too fucking hard on people, then it becomes arrogance or cocky.
Right. Like if you're trying to I think
Like
if you're
rubbing shit in
using
their
it
face,
to
yeah.
make, again, to assert some level of superiority,
Mm-hmm.
I think then it becomes cocky or arrogant versus I'm just trying to prove myself as the authority to be able to help you. But you see it all the time. Like, even how many times have somebody said something to a customer and they told them exactly what it is, and then they say, I want to hear from a manager, and you go over and you tell them the exact, almost sometimes word for word, same thing that the associate
told them.
And the difference is confidence. Because I watch people all the time, like they kind of hem and haw. And I'm going to have to use the beep again. Did you still work there when worked there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to have to beep this really good, but that nigga is stupid. However,
definitely,
his level of confidence made him one of the best
nigga didn't know
sales
nothing.
people.
Nigga didn't
I've
know.
never seen anybody sell a lot of shit that they didn't understand.
Like, I don't know what type of game this motherfucker had, but he had that shit.
It was just confidence.
Just confident, yeah. He was just confident. And ain't
like,
no way talking to that motherfucker he gonna make any of them sell. like the fuck.
Like,
but he had that shit.
Like, oh my God, like almost like an idiot savant. Like, he didn't know, but he was really skilled at it. So then I look at that like, imagine adding some intelligence to that. And some care to that.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Bad motherfucker, yeah. He been a bad motherfucker.
It's kind of like if I had to give it an analogy, like, you know, you play somebody in a game and they don't know the game and they're just button mashing and they actually win.
That shit pisses. Bro, that's just the most annoying shit in the fucking world, because you have mastered these goddamn combinations and this nigga just on the fucking controller whoops your ass. like that is the worst shit ever. Like, you really out here trying to complete these finishers and shit, and this nigga fucking busting your ass with button mashing.
Let me ask you a question. You're a gamer, so if I say to you, yeah, Darien, I'll whoop your ass in whatever the game is, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long you let me keep saying that before you actually play me in the game?
Once.
So what if you said I don't have no room on my Xbox? Would you make room to stop me from saying it?
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought.
on my PlayStation.
Or your PlayStation rather.
You said like what storage?
Yeah.
Nigga, I got 2 terabytes. Nigga, I got
Oh,
shit
shit.
on there. I'm not even playing. I can delete and put some shit on there. Do not play with me.
No,
Nigga,
I just that was for somebody in particular.
nigga, I am not. I'm one of them niggas. I am not ducking the smoke.
Okay.
I am not in no way, shape, or form ducking the smoke. If you want it, we can figure this shit out. If you don't, keep your mouth shut.
What was the first game you played? Do you remember?
First game I played, I honestly, I know the first game that had an impact on me was 007 GoldenEye on Nintendo 64.
Oh, everybody loved that shit.
Yeah, that was the first one that ever like really. That's the first time I learned I love shooting games.
Okay.
But I played older shit. Like I played like all them siphon filters on PS1 and all them. Like
Yeah.
I played all that shit. But the first like thing that really stuck to me was that GoldenEye Nintendo 64. It was this fat character. I used to always run around with him, and me and my brother would be fucking dying. I don't know why. It was funny as shit. Just how this nigga ran and seeing him try to kill me every time. Like that shit was funny. But yeah, that was the only game that really took. But after that, and then when I feel like it was the second time I really got into it, and that's when I had my PS3 and I was playing Battlefield 3. And I still remember the scene that made me like, yo, I really had to get into this shit because it's fucking all out war going on. I'm in the middle of this road taking my Jeep down and the chopper come out of nowhere. I jump out the Jeep, hit the chopper with my fucking RPG. That motherfucker sways, goes down, and then the screen goes white. Like,
shit.
like, yo, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like that shit was hype. That made me hype as shit. Like I've never did that. And then after that, like that's why Battlefield is one of my favorite shooting games. Cause I love big levels. I don't like when we're all jam packed, like it's run and gun. Like, nah, you
Okay.
really gotta do some shit on Battlefield. And it's team based. So
Okay. I'm trying to play one of the Ghost Wildlands.
Wildlands, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Breakpoint's after Wildlands.
I'm not too into it just yet, but I'm trying it. I don't know.
It's better when you have somebody with you. I ain't gonna lie.
Sub versus just playing with the 3 animated characters.
Yeah, I
computer
mean,
control.
once you learn it, you know how to like once you like learn all of the ways to use them, like it does become entertaining. But it is a lot funner with other people because y'all
Okay.
can actually strategically plan out how y'all going to take this place.
And I think that's the problem. I'm used to playing games where I'm the solo guy, so I'm like,
You should be able to make it solo too.
I mean, I am. It's like it's me, and then there's 3 computer controlled guys that are with me.
Oh, they probably didn't make that till Breakpoint. Because I know on Breakpoint, you can take your team away. Because that's how I play. It's literally solely me. I don't have the team with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it another try. I've been busy the past couple weeks, so I haven't really played it again. But I was like, I need to play something other than the Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to beat it again already, and I'm getting close to that.
If you put it on a harder level,
Uh-huh.
nigga, you need a newer collection of games, nigga. You got this nigga about to beat this shit already on the harder level. Like when you do that, you know that shit is it's a good game because you playing it again.
Yeah.
But
And I've been finding fucking other places that I didn't even know exist after playing it the first time. So, but the first game kids, get your Googles out. Pitfall. So it was an Atari 2600 game. It was 2D in pixels. And it was a guy, and he was in the jungle, and you had to like go through different. It was only 2D, so you just going left to right. And I would always die. You would come across this pit, and you had to jump on the alligator. There's 3 alligators, and you had to jump like you kind of had to land behind their ears so they wouldn't eat you, and then keep jumping in time. And then there would be like these vines you had to swing on.
Oh shit!
That was the first one, but the first one that I really got immersed in, it was years and years later. Was I think it was like the first Resident Evil game on the first PlayStation. And bro, I would sit there with the lights off and just be focused in front of the TV playing it. And the shit would scare the shit out of you sometimes because shit would just jump out. And I loved that shit.
Nah, yeah, Resident Evil was that shit. Like even the newer ones. Have you played 5 or 6 yet?
I'm not sure. I played one that was like a co-op when I started playing with my friend when I lived in Dover, and then we moved up here. So
That probably was 5.
it was like one character always has a shooting weapon, the other one just has a blunt object.
Oh no, that's not 5.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So like we
Yeah.
played together, depending on which character you picked. You would always have the gun, and I would always have like an axe or a bat or some shit.
Yeah.
But never both of us would have a gun.
Oh nah, 5. Y'all both have guns, and y'all can basically choose if this person has the SMG, you have the LMG, and then y'all both have your own pistols. Like y'all both have guns, and it's co-op. On 5, it's just the guy and the girl as the main characters, and then on 6, there's like 4 different stories, and they all coincide with each other. So each story is like 2 different people going through. Me and my wife beat both of them shits. Like,
Oh really?
like yeah.
Oh, your wife plays too?
My wife played it. Yeah, like
Okay.
she don't really fuck with games like that. Depending on the type of game it is, she like shit that like you gotta solve shit. But Resident Evil and Injustice was 2 of her favorites. Like,
Oh shit.
but Resident Evil, like we beat both of them shits. Like, and I'm thinking about getting it again because I'm pretty sure she don't remember it, and she would probably enjoy playing that
Playing
shit
it
again.
again.
Yeah,
They don't make a lot of co-op shit where you can sit next to each other and play anymore.
yeah. Nah, a lot of it's online co-op. Like that's the bullshit about it. But nah, them co-op games is fucking necessary, man.
I miss those. We need a Splinter Cell, guys.
Oh my god, we need a Splinter Cell so bad. I want Splinter Cell so bad. Fuck Wildlands, like fuck all that shit. I would give all that shit up for Splinter Cell. Like, and when they made what was it, Splinter Cell Blacklist?
Blacklist.
That motherfucker
That was my shit.
Fire. Like, we even beat this shit and kept playing it over just because of how fun that shit
Yeah.
was. Like, you could do that shit so many different types of ways. Like,
I think me and my boy would play. My boy, shout out to Nori. We would play. I think he was living in Atlanta at the time. We're still in Jersey, but we would play
right.
co-op on it.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
Do you ever feel that there's a time? So do you believe in black and white, right and wrong?
Where you mix black and white, you get gray. So no, I don't.
Like something.
I mean, I guess it's subjective. It all depends on
the situation.
the situation. Like, sometimes I'd be like, nah, that's absolutely wrong. Sometimes I'd be like, that's absolutely right. Sometimes I'd be like, there's this little fucking gray area, literally, like, cause it literally depends on the exact situation.
I was thinking about those times where you do something that may be right for you or may be right for you in the time, but everybody else would see it as wrong.
Mm.
And like, how do you get through those moments? I can't think of a good one.
If it's right for you, you gotta do what's right for you. Like, regardless of whatever everybody else makes you feel. Like, if it's right for you, it's necessary for you to do what you need to do to help yourself. Because you can't help anybody else if you don't help yourself. There's no way in hell. Like I'm sorry, but fuck everybody else's opinion.
Let's
like,
say your wife and the kids went away without you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's Thanksgiving, and I'm like, D, why don't you come hang out with my family? He's like, nah, I'm gonna stay home, be by myself, right? And then I keep calling you and saying, nah, yo, I'm not gonna let you be by yourself on Thanksgiving. You're gonna come with me and my family. We're gonna eat some good food. We're gonna watch the game. He's like, nah, I'm cool, right? So then I come to your house. And I said, nope, bro, I'll be there at 2:00 to pick you up. Now, you could argue, am I right or am I wrong there? But here's where it gets different, right? So you was like, I'm gonna just run and get me a black so that I have it for when we're on the trip. But then you never come back home.
That sound like some me shit.
It sounds like something I did.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So I used to
hold on. So which right or wrong we starting with? With you popping up, like, or we starting with me not coming back?
Yeah. Oh, we could do both. We can start with me popping up. Like,
I mean, see, that's one of them gray areas because that's good for you. Good that you did that because you never really know what somebody's going through, and like on certain holidays, like nobody should really be alone. Like, they should have somebody at some point.
Right.
But at the same time, like, nigga, I said, nah, so I'm fucking good. So you need to stay your ass home. So I'm finna go get this black and I see you tomorrow, motherfucker.
So, just based on a true story, I used to like the state of myself Thanksgiving, no mother, no father, just like the state of myself. And a young lady I was dating at the time was like, you can't be by yourself. I want you to, help you get through this. You don't want to live the rest of your life like that. Like all the good intentions in the world. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm just gonna stay home by myself and heat me up a Stouffer's, turkey dinner.
God damn.
Heat me up a Stouffer's turkey dinner, and I'm a chill. And we've talked about this before. I enjoy alone time. I'm perfectly happy. And then, like a cat, sometimes I want to be around people. This is one that I didn't want to. So she's gonna take me to her family. So she shows up, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready." Da, da, da. And I was like, "All right." I was like, "I'm gonna get dressed." I was like, "Let me just run and get a pack of cigarettes." So. Now, here's where it might make me a little more wrong.
Came back.
So, my roommate's there.
Outside your crib.
Yep, my roommate's there just trying to enjoy the game.
Oh.
And I go to McDonald's and I get something to eat. I do get the pack of cigarettes. And I'm kind of parked around the corner where I could see where she was parked at. Let me tell you, this motherfucker had a lot of like intestinal fortitude because they didn't leave. Like I would have left a long time ago.
Bro, yeah.
Bro, I took a nap and woke up and she was still there waiting for me.
Nigga.
And my boy said she's just sitting there crying, starting to turn red. She was fair skinned and shit. Like you just see her progressively getting redder and redder and redder. He's like, all I wanted to do was watch the game. This nigga gonna go and disappear.
You fuck my man's day up. I ain't looking outside seeing this bitch whining and shit. Oh,
but sitting on the couch, our apartment was smaller.
You could have told her like, nah, cuz you
did.
But no, when she came, you could have been like, yo, I told you I was good.
She
you
was
did this for nothing.
Taking no for an answer, so
bro. I'd have told her I'm gonna disappear. Like, hey, yo, I'm about to go to the store. I ain't coming back.
Somebody told me once, like, see, that's what you get. Like, if she was black, she would have knew that line about going to the store to get some cigarettes.
You know, they don't never come back.
Now, do I feel bad for hurting her feelings? And
no.
Fast forward, I did. Not at the time.
You didn't at the time.
In retrospect,
like, bitch, I told you don't come.
That's kind of how it felt. And I felt bad because here is somebody trying to do what they thought was the right thing, right? And try and do something nice for me. Consequently, like the year later, I did go and had a great time with her family. So I made it up. But was it
that doesn't wipe your slate clean?
Was it the right thing for me at the time?
You probably needed it. You probably should have went. Never know.
Maybe
you probably should have went. But my nigga is like, no. So I ain't going nowhere. I just want to watch the game.
And sitting here in retrospect, I can't even believe, like, if I told me, like, if I went, no, probably in the past I would have known that. But like 10 years from now, if I had forgotten the story and somebody said that you did this in the past, I'm like, no, I didn't. I wouldn't believe it. But yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed that. That's some fucked up shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's fucking hilarious to me. My nigga just disappeared while she out front. My nigga in the crib trying to watch the game. That nigga took a nap. Oh, man.
While waiting for her to leave.
She wanted you. Yeah. You could have. How long was this? Did y'all have text on your phones?
Oh, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, she had been texting me like, "Where were you at?"
Oh, you should have texted her. Hey, I got hemmed up. I'll talk to you later.
She
like,
just would have waited, or she would have tried to come find me.
She's like, it's okay. Where you at? Like,
yeah.
like I don't know. Like,
so
I got kidnapped.
Stop responding.
I just gotta say I got kidnapped. How are you texting me? like,
It's my captors.
It's,
Yeah, not one of my finer,
if you
prouder
want to
moments.
see him again, give us 100,000. It's fucked up. Nigga said you only worth 100,000. I'm sorry.
Before taxes.
Before tax. Oh shit.
But
Oh.
it's still one of those weird gray areas, right? Because
No, yeah.
she had the right intention.
She had the right intention, but yeah.
Should you have respected and left me the fuck alone?
But that's the thing, like, if she consistently asked you and you kept saying no, and then she got there and you still said no, that should be like, all right, I'm gonna let you be. I just wanted to check up on you.
Yeah.
So all right, I'm on my way. Like, that's how it should have been. You dumb as shit for waiting outside that long. I'm sorry.
No, she was
Like,
in the house. That's what I'm
she
saying.
was
That's
in
why
the
I ruined my
house.
man.
Oh shit! I thought she was in the car.
No. I can see
She
her
in
car
the
parked in
crib.
front of my house. That's
She
what I'm saying.
in
I ruined my man's day.
This nigga.
So she's sitting next to my man on the couch, like getting red and shit.
That nigga like, what about the Eagles? Yo,
Oh,
my
shout out to
nigga.
Dre.
I'd have been sorry. Salute to you, my guy. You are a real one. Nigga, that is. She waited crying. It's not funny, but it's fucked up. Oh my god, nigga.
I wonder what
That's
the less
fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
said no.
You did say no.
See, I shouldn't have told you.
I would have sucked it up. I ain't gonna lie. After
would've
that, I
went.
would have like once I would have sucked it up and I'd been like, all right, I'll chill with you, but I'm not going nowhere. Like, cause if she gonna sit there anyway, like I'm not going nowhere, but so you can sit here.
I
with
literally
me.
didn't think she would have stayed there hours waiting for me to come back. I thought maybe 20, 15 minutes.
Did you message her back at all?
Mm-mm.
Nigga, that's the problem.
So I was wrong in this situation.
Yes, nigga. The fuck? You didn't message her back. Like, I'm thinking you messaged her back, like, but nah.
No,
Oh,
I
but
kept saying,
shit,
I'm
but
not going. And she's like, come on, get ready. I was like, all right, I'm going to go get cigarettes and then we'll get ready.
It was wrong on both parties for real. You should have been. I mean, you told her multiple times, but after you out and she texting you should have been like, yo, bitch, I'm not coming. Like, it's wrong, but at some point you gotta get brutally honest with a motherfucker. Like, yo, I'm not fucking doing that.
Right.
Like, and just call it a day. Yeah, it's gonna hurt your feelings, but I'm pretty sure it hurt your feelings more to be dipping off and not coming back.
I just told you a story. Now we got to meet somewhere. If I'm going to be 10 minutes late, this nigga ain't coming.
This nigga not coming.
Nah, I swear I'm on my way.
Oh,
Whatever.
shit. All right. Yeah, okay. Well, fuck.
Oh, shit, I was late when we went out last week too.
Yeah, I think, Zach even made it before you.
Which is surprising.
That's surprising.
Well, Zach lived closer, plus.
But yeah, nah, we even got a little late, so it didn't really matter. It didn't really.
That was a nice spot.
Yeah, it's decent.
It was
decent
the
little-
vibe was a little dry that night.
Yeah.
But like the spot itself was
The
dope.
spot itself is dope as shit. That's what we was saying. Like,
And the free parking.
yeah,
I was so chill though when we left. I was driving home and you know the way I would have came like on 95 and then I get off on the 273 exit.
y'all lucky. Y'all came late. That's good because I realized it's 3 hour free parking. Y'all wasn't there for 3 hours.
Oh.
We was there for 3 hours.
Oh shit. I was like, yeah, it's just open. Okay. I'm driving home. I'm enjoying the music. I think I was listening to Wu-Tang.
Yeah, he was next to it.
I was listening to Wu-Tang. And I was like just jamming. I'm like, man, I had a good time with my brothers and shit. My brothers and my sister. And I look up, Middletown.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Went right past my exit, just chilling.
Oh, that's how you know you vibing too. I think.
You would have thought I was the 10th member in the car. Machine Gun Rap.
Oh shit! This nigga missed a lot of exits. The fuck,
Well, no, because
nigga.
I could get off by the mall exit and then just
Uh-huh.
come the mall way. And then the next exit is 273. And then the next exit is 1 or 301. Once you
You was going okay.
once you hop on 301, the next exit is Middletown.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, go all your Middletown to Buster Ewing. I guess you enjoyed the ride home, nigga.
Nigga was embarrassed. Text y'all I was home. Wasn't home yet. Like, I should be home by right now.
That's fucked up because I ain't even question it because that definitely was about when you should have been at home.
Oops.
Nigga ain't want to tell nobody he fucked up.
And I was like, I ain't drink them. I think I was just chilling.
Yeah, he was vibing. Nigga, I was lit that fucking night. I told you, we got our drinks from 2 different people. That's what the issue was.
Mm-hmm.
All these bartenders don't make their drinks the same. Because you saw our shit. Our shit was, you got the same thing. And our shit was clear. Like, basically clear. A little bit of tan, but that shit was clear. Y'all shit was colorful. Like, what the fuck? This motherfucker trying to take us out.
What that tell me is go to the same bartender you went to next time.
That's a fact.
Nah, but it was a cool spot. I like that spot.
Nah, yeah. I want to go back. Like, it's dope as shit. And then they got the little patio out there and shit. Like, yeah. It's
Plus,
fire.
you got a choice of cuisine depending on what you feel like eating.
Mm-hmm. So. You don't got to eat this. That's the thing with a lot of places. You got to eat the same shit while you're there. Like, that place is like a bunch of different. What's it called?
Promo.
Yeah.
You want no
free
DM
promo.
us.
Yup, DM us. That's real shit. I was about to say the name. I'm glad you
said
that
too.
shit.
I was about to say, well, it's called.
Yeah. Like, nah, no free promo.
That was a cool spot.
Nah, yeah. That shit was fire.
I enjoy hanging out with y'all.
Nah, yeah. It's always fun hanging out with us. I mean, not I said with us. I meant all of us.
I mean, it is fun hanging out with us too, but
nah, yeah. That's how it should be though, bro.
I can ask you this quick question. Do you believe you could be loyal to a fault?
I need an example. Cause I guess nah.
All right, let's continue.
I'm a loyal ass person, but
let's continue with that same scenario. Let's go back to
if I go too far,
2000 whatever it was.
Oh, she was too goddamn loyal. she
right, because
she was a ride or die. She was.
Did you ever fuck with me again?
Fuck no. Who would fuck with that person again?
I'd love to remember how
unless it was somebody that was like when y'all was younger, that was one of like your dream people that you wanted to knock down. But other than that, who would want to deal with that?
I would love to remember like what I said after I started communicating again, probably days later. That she chose to stay in my life, like, and then it was one.
She was still in your life.
Yeah, because I said I went to Thanksgiving a year later.
Oh, you a nut ass nigga. This nigga, you should have just disappeared. You should have texted the bitch back. Oh, I'm dead.
Next time, because I can imagine you deal with the right woman. She's like, you know what? The next time you disappear, stay disappeared. Lose my number.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'd have got, motherfucker.
But maybe she just recognized the pain that I was obviously going through to commit such a heinous act.
I mean, yeah, she would recognize, like, because me personally, I would recognize but she recognized the pain you was going through. That's why she went out of her way to try and do that for you.
Right.
But you didn't recognize the pain that you was gonna cause her as that, because you went for you like one of them fucking them dads that ain't shit. Like you went for the milk and never came back. Nigga went for cigarettes and never came back. Like we supposed to go to my crib, chill, eat, all of that. Like nah. And you got me in here sitting with your nigga crying. Like I'm never gonna get over that shit. Like,
and the crazy part is,
if they don't want it, man, they don't want it. Like you can't make somebody do something you want them to do.
In the mindset, I was thinking, okay, I've communicated to you.
See, you should have communicated one more time when she got there. Did you tell her you wasn't going?
I'm pretty sure I did. And she's like, I'm not taking no for an answer.
Because I was thinking like, you're not taking no for an answer. All right, bitch.
Watch this. Hold my beer.
Okay, I think I understand you now. Like when you get there and I'm like, yo, I'm not. You can be like, all right, she say I'm not taking. That's why I refer back to me saying, like, all right, you gonna sit here and chill with me? Like, I'm not going. Like.
And see, I wish I had thought of that because that's a great
alternative.
Yeah.
Like either you sit here chill with me or you go about your day. Like, because I don't want to go and I want to be in the crib and watch the game and chill, eat my little TV dinner and call it a day. TV dinners, I ain't gonna lie, TV dinners used to be smack. You know what's funny? When you start like making a little bit more money and shit and you don't eat like the shit you had to eat all the time, you occasionally crave that shit. Like the other day, I literally just wanted some noodles. I was like, yo, I want some fucking noodles. Like, and I went and got me some goddamn noodles.
Oh, so you like, make you something? Like, that's something
like I definitely like, and that's funny as shit because over time, it's like I feel like that's a humbling act in my opinion. Like I want that shit because one time I had nothing but this shit, and I had to force myself to like it. Now I just like it when I want it.
Yeah. Or you ever have it because you had to have it, you grew to like it, and then now you after having
You
had
don't
it,
you don't even need that shit no more. Like yeah,
or you be like you can't even stand it. I used to
Mhm.
love me a spam sandwich, boy.
fucking the chicken flavor noodles. I had a bad experience. That's what it's something just came to mind. I was like, I
Okay.
had a bad experience. I was about to say that was something I ate too much that I didn't like, but no, I had a bad experience. I ate some old ones.
Oh shit. How did they
Yeah.
get old? They dried out.
Nigga, they don't dry. I mean, if you keep the water in them, nigga. When I was young, I used to keep the water. I used to
Wait,
keep,
so you make them and then like put them in the fridge?
no. They sat out till the next day, nigga.
And you ate
And
'em again?
I didn't realize that that's what I thought they was just brought in because I think my brother was making some. I didn't know that he didn't finish. I thought I thought they was done. I was like, oh, this right here, all right. And this
Oh,
nigga let
shit.
me eat him. This nigga, this nigga used to he was a dick. He was a. I love my brother, but that nigga was a dick sometimes when we was younger. But that made me stronger. Like one time, this nigga was boiling eggs for us, and he opened the egg and like no, he gave me this egg. He was like, "Go ahead, crack it," and because I used to crack the eggs when he was done. He was like, "Go ahead, crack it." And I should have known because this nigga just looking at me with this dumbass grin, just looking at me. I was like, all right, crack, crack. And then fucking hot ass yolk all on my hands, bro.
Oh shit.
I was geeking. But yo, I should have known. This nigga looked
He
at
was
me
too
like
eager to watch
he
you
was-
open
he
it.
was- He ain't go back to the what he was doing. This nigga just stood there and watched me. I was like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" Years later, I was like, "Oh, this nigga playing that shit." I did not realize, but nah, that's real shit though. It's memories. They be popping up at
Tell
random
you how it
times.
came full circle. Years and years later, like she was the type of person that was like mad chill. Like she didn't really beef with me. Like even in those situations, she would tell me how she felt. I'm not trying to say she was a pushover by any means, although somebody else may interpret that differently. But years and years later, we're just friends now. We had bumped into each other. We were talking. I was on my way to like meet people from work for a dinner, and we're talking and like asking her how's everything's going, and she's doing great and da 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 da. She's like, yeah, I learned that I didn't love myself. I was like, oh, really? Da, 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 da. She's like, yeah, I never told anybody I loved them. I was like, yeah, because we probably dated off and on like 3 or 4 years. And then in that moment, I sat and thought about it, and I'm like, oh shit, all the shit this chick did for me and all the time we spent together, she never did tell me she loved me. Oh shit, how did I not fucking notice it?
But apparently her ass did, nigga. She just ain't say it.
I know, and I know, I get
Nigga
that
spent 12 hours with this nigga. Bro, you not gonna live that shit down with me, bro. Nigga, I couldn't imagine doing that shit, bro. But I guess at the time you was younger and you wasn't thinking of all the aspects of it. Cause nigga, that shit's wild. Like, but that's wild on her end because I'm very big on don't fucking pop up on me. Like,
Yeah.
do not.
I mean, in her defense, she said, I'm going to be there at 2.
Everybody, I am not that nigga. If you are coming to my house, tell me. Do not say, hey, I'm pulling up. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, you about to sit in the car? Like, I'm not, I'm not one of them niggas.
In my defense, I felt like, other than saying I'm not coming back, I said everything that I was not, like I remember being adamant, even when she showed up the day, that I'm not going. And she was adamant that you need to get out the house, you are. And so I feel like while it was an asshole move, I feel like I felt like it was my only resource to not go because I did not want to go.
That's probably your problem. Cause I like as you're telling me this, like I keep thinking of alternatives. I was like, okay, maybe we can just go for a walk in the park or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking anything other than that's what I was thinking, nigga. Bitch, I'm not going to your crib. Like I'm not. We not. I ain't got no family. I'm not going to your family. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
That probably is how I felt.
Like we can walk, but I'm not.
But I wish I had said that. Like
Yeah.
that thought never occurred to me. Like, hey, let me heat up another TV dinner. And
This nigga said the turkey one, them little slabs of turkey.
little slabs of thick ass slabs of turkey with the fake stuffing in them.
Oh shit.
Them shits be hit when you drunk.
Them
though.
shits do, nigga.
You single and you want
I need to fucking. I'm about to invest in some goddamn TV dinners, nigga.
It used to be
when
happy,
you
like
lit.
the Salisbury steak.
Bro. Yo, it's funny as shit. Years ago, like around when we first got together and first got our first crib, we used to post when we used to cook dinner and shit, and the meat would always be some shit. And the fucking it'd be Salisbury steak on the fucking or sitting on the stove next to fucking mashed potatoes and string beans and shit. And we look back at that shit, it's like, what the fuck was wrong with us? Like we was not living the life. Like we was posting like we was really out there doing it. Like, nah, this is microwavable. Like we did just because we put it in the oven don't make it different. like
You ever put some shit on the plate and pretend like you cooked it?
oh yeah. Nigga, Salisbury steak.
Oh.
Fuck you talking about?
I
Nigga,
just told you.
We just had this conversation. Nah, that's facts though. Like when I was younger, like, but now like it's crazy. Now that I really can cook, I don't post nothing. Like I don't post nothing.
Isn't that interesting how people do that?
Like the fact that I'm really out here in these streets, like my mashed potatoes is real potatoes. Like I don't get that instant
Little
potato shit. Yeah, I don't do none of that shit. Like I really fucking cook. Like, and when I cook a lot. I don't like not having like even if like in certain situations, like I guess growing up fucked up sometimes, like you ain't got enough meat. Like you make a bunch of sides, you can make that shit last because
Yeah.
everybody got a decent amount of everything on their plate. Like that shit helps fill everybody.
Yo, that explains it because every time you be telling me about what you cooked, I be like, this nigga named like 6 sides.
Yeah,
For one
and
meal.
that ended up just becoming a custom. Like now, even if we have enough meat, I still make a shit ton of sides just because we could say the shit for the morning. Like,
Right.
like
Plus it's what you always been doing.
yeah, like it just became habit. Yeah, that shit helps out a lot because I don't have to cook as much. Like
Right.
cooking every day would be more annoying than cooking every other day. Like, and I don't care. We eat leftovers in my fucking house. I'm not, but not as much as we used to. I'm
Right.
gonna keep it a bean. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of that shit be getting tossed out. But like, if we got it and I ain't gotta cook, motherfucker, you better go heat that
It's
shit
hard.
up.
I remember
It is.
I tried meal prepping once, and by the time I got to the Thursday container, my mind just kept saying, nigga, we cooked this on Sunday. You don't want this. McDonald's right across the street. You can make it there and back.
That's the problem. It's that convenience. Like, that's why everything motherfuckers order out so much. And motherfuckers, that's why everybody do that, because it's the convenience. One, you not fucking up your kitchen. Two,
Yeah, no dishes.
no dishes. Like, you don't gotta wait long. Like, bring that shit to you. It's already done. You
Instantaneous.
start eating. Like,
One of the reasons I hate
probably
the
got an
pandemic,
hour max when you order some shit.
I hate the pandemic for I swear DoorDash created the pandemic.
DoorDash.
Because I never really
Bro.
DoorDashed anything before the pandemic, but then you got so scared to be outside that you ordered food.
Now it's just a
And
custom.
now it's like, I mean, I could go downstairs and get my car and drive and get it.
But then I can actually get this that's a decent, I don't have to drive to, that'd be just brought
And then
right
I'd be trying
me.
to well, the time you save driving, you can do something productive, Ramon. It's worth the extra money. Whereas before, it'd be like, I don't feel like driving there. I guess I'm gonna cook.
Yep. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. Like, and that's why I be trying to get into cooking more. Cause one, it does save fucking money, but it's your food's so much better. Like, cause nigga, shit be made with love. Like, shit really does be made with love. Like, that's a fact. Like, when certain people cook,
That's
you can
true.
taste
You
that
can
they
taste it.
really put their effort
agree
into
with
it.
that.
Like,
This guy I met in the store, he was telling me how him and his wife, he said they did it more when the kids were kids, but you know, because they put so much hormones in the food. And he's like, you look at like how your size, and then you look at like kids. Like, there's a kid at work that he was telling me he had a beard in the 6th grade.
God damn.
And
This
he
nigga
didn't stay
had a
back in
hard
the-
life, motherfucker.
He didn't stay back in there, and he just had a beard in the 6th grade. So he's telling me they would go to like Amish country in Lancaster, which isn't far from us, and they would get a farmer, and then the farmer knows the butcher, and they would go in like maybe like my family, your family, one other family. We go in and we buy a cow, and I forget the amount, but it was a large ass amount of meat that like a third of a cow would fucking feed, and then they package it up, and you got fucking meat for like 6 months. That's didn't get fed any hormones. The grass that they ate didn't fed any hormones. It's just a natural cow. And he says it's interesting when you learn it because they put stuff to make the meat more tender. So you have a natural cow, you got to like soak it so that it gets tender, or else you're eating like really tough. Like, it's just fascinating what they do to food.
Nah, yeah. Yeah, man. That's why you gotta make sure you know what the fuck you eating, cause they do a lot to this food. That's why I can't wait till one day we have our goddamn farm. Like, nigga, I really want a farm. Like, I'm not bullshitting.
You haven't been very consistent about that thought process.
You said what?
You have been very consistent.
Yeah, I am not playing. Like, that's the end goal. Like, my kid's not with it right now because they don't want to be out bumblefuck. But I'm like, yo, it's gonna be what it is, and your ass gonna learn to control this shit. So that way, when I go and you and your kids take over, whatever, like generational shit, generational wealth, all of that. Like,
yes, sir.
your goal is to create that now, so the ones after us don't got to worry about it. If you think about it, a lot of us, our parents did worse than what we do now, and then their parents did worse than what they like. So it's all about progressing and getting better in every aspect. Make sure you pass it on to your kids, man.
Yes, sir.
don't
What's
let
your
'em be
final
no-
thought, sir? Although that sounded like one.
Bums. Don't have no bum ass kids. Don't let them be bums. Don't let them do that to themselves. Like, these kids are precious jewels, and they need to be groomed to know how valuable and how important they are. That's my final thought. Love your fucking kids. I'm sorry. I love my kids. It just randomly.
you should.
All of that just popped up in my head. Think about that. Like, yeah, I love the fuck out my kids.
Yeah.
Like, love your kids, man. If you got kids. If you can't have kids, love your dogs. But we not gonna get on that topic. Let's continue. Let's continue before I say something. Fuck J Shep.
Gonna make it a whole episode. Shit, I don't know. We talked about a lot. I think be open-minded when people are trying to help you, but also be respectful if somebody doesn't want to accept that help at the moment.
Yeah, and don't be sitting there watching the game with his homie, waiting for him to come back for hours. Like this nigga ain't back in 10 minutes. Take your ass off. Like, fuck that. He ain't coming back. He pulled a Rahmonn.
Oh God! Shout out to Dre. Dre was the girl. Like, Dre was the friend that all the girls, when they had
Bro,
a
I
problem with me, would
respect
call.
Dre. I respect you, my guy. I respect you. 'Cause I'd have told that bitch, yo, he not coming back. I'd be like, yo, I'm just trying to watch the game. All right, get up out of here. I'd have been on her ass, like, goodbye. Like, you can wait in your car. Like, bitch. Like, all right, it's been about an hour. He ain't back yet. If you want, you can wait in your car.
Fuck. Listen and watch. Watch and listen. I guaranteed you missed something. If you just watch them clips, I'm gonna look like a bad person. But you gotta hear the whole story.
Always get the whole story, people.
Yes.
Get the whole story. That's why
Speaking of getting the whole story, get you some merch at WTCmerch.com.
TCmerch.com.
I'm trying to get Darien to get a new line of Fuck J Shep shirts. We'll see. We'll see.
Fuck J Shep shirts coming soon, motherfucker. Oh, make sure you follow us on everything at Woman the Crib across Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On TikTok, we are Woman the Crib Podcast. I ain't gonna lie, I've been fucking up. I gotta post more of the fucking Twitter, but Twitter is fucking wild, so I'm iffy on them.
Oh.
I be posting a little bit here and there, but
I be forgetting about Twitter.
Twitter
be trying to remind me.
Yeah, they be reminding your ass that
like,
it
hey,
exists.
so-and-so posted this.
And this is somebody I'm not following.
I'm like,
I don't know.
You almost got me, Twitter. You almost got me. I missed the Twitter wave. I never got on it like other people like stayed and lived on it.
Yeah, I missed it.
Just like, remember I was worried about TikTok? I post my post and get right back out.
Yeah, you missed it when it was like
No, but I'm saying like I was worried about the addiction. The only one I'm really like, if I had to say is addiction,
Instagram.
is Instagram. It's
Yeah.
something about Instagram that I like.
Yeah, all them shits is addictive. As long as when you find the right shit,
Yeah.
like they definitely do become addictive. But TikTok, I ain't get addicted to. I probably say Instagram is the one I watch the most, and Facebook. I use Facebook the most for real. But between Instagram and Facebook, but then again, I have to be on them shits.
But I think it's where your community is. Like you look, your family's on
Facebook, yeah.
So it makes sense.
I don't know. Like, I be getting random followers on Instagram. I hope y'all don't really expect a lot of content from my page. So unless it's the Facebook page, or you can follow me, but I'm not telling you what it is.
Until next week, hope you guys have a great, productive, happy, love-filled week. And we'll do the same.
Hold on, is this the week after Father's Day?
Oh,
Happy
shit.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day,
Happy
my
Father's
guy.
Day, my guy. We trying to get it together.
Yeah, because this will come out on the 22nd.
So this is before or right after?
after.
Right after Father's Day. So yeah, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yes.
You are much appreciated and very needed. And make sure you stay in them kids' life. Like I said, love your fucking kids, man.
Sir. Until next week.
Peace. I was early.